Hello, in this video I'm gonna show you how to increase the fan speed on your MacBook. This will work on any MacBook that has fans, so for any MacBook Pro, and if you have a MacBook Air, then for 2019 or older, because 2020 and newer MacBook Airs don't have fans at all, they only have passive cooling. But for your MacBook Pro or older MacBook Air with Intel based chip, it's gonna be quite easy. Just go to a browser first and download a special tool for it. So I'm gonna go to Google Chrome, then let's find for example, just find, or what you have to find, which is Max Fan Control. And now we'll go to Max Fan Control on Crystal Idea website, and now go to free download. Then you can download it here for macOS. It is for macOS 10.13 or newer, so most probably it'll work just fine for you. You can go to the Apple logo in top left corner, then about this Mac, and now you'll find macOS here. I have 15.5, so it's newer than 10.13, but there are also older system versions like the 10.7 up to 10.12 or 10.6 itself. Doesn't work for 10.5, but 10.5 is currently, like, I think 20 years old, so you probably don't need it. Let's download the newest version in my case, because I have the newest system. And let's wait a moment until the zip file gets downloaded. I'll get back to you shortly. Okay, you can see the file is now downloaded. We can click on it. Then it'll unpack the file automatically. And now if you go to downloads, you'll have the application. Before we run it, it's worth copying it to the applications folder. So let's take that app and let's move it. Okay. Let's move it to applications folder, so it is there. Now if you go to a launchpad, that you can find your Max Fan Control right here. Open it up. Then I'm gonna click on open. I'll need to enter my password to confirm, because it requires a helper tool to be installed. Okay, and now we have the fan, right? If you have more fans than just one on your Mac, then they will be listed here. Also, there are temperature sensors on the right side, and yeah, you can set it to auto. Also, the Mac Fan Control will show up right here on the top. So technically we can just close the app by now, because let's talk about this thing right here first. Let's go to preferences, and I'm gonna enable auto start minimized when you log in. So even if you shut down your Mac, if you turn it on again, it's gonna turn the app on automatically, but you can do whatever you actually want. And now there is an option to do a full blast by clicking on full blast preset. Then it's gonna maximize the max fan speed. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can definitely hear it. Yeah, I can bring back to automatic. Then you can open the Max Fan Control actually, and here you'll see different things. Yeah, you can do a custom one, and I like the custom one. You can either set it to constant RPM value, just whatever value you want, or sensor-based value. Then select what sensor will be accounted. I think it's the best to either select GPU or CPU core average. I think I'm gonna select CPU. Then there's temperature that the fan speed will start to increase from, and it's gonna be just whatever, right? So I like to set it at 65 or 70 depending on how much cooling you want. Let's say 65. Then maximum temperature. This means that if the sensor reaches the temperature that you set it here, then the fan will be working at highest speeds. So let's set it to 80, for example. And now at 65, the fan will start increasing, and the more the temperature is there, then it'll increase even more. Of course, it's in Celsius, by the way. I think there's an option to change it, but we'll get to that later. So I'm not like thinking in Celsius now. 65, it'll start increasing, and the more Celsius it is, the more it'll start spinning, and once it reaches 80, it'll spin at just 100%. So yeah, that's how you do it. Now, also you can go to preferences, and yeah, you can go to sensors, and you can use Fahrenheit if you want. But I don't really understand Fahrenheit, so I'm gonna stay on the Celsius. And then you can also go to menu bar display, and for example display the sensor value, the current sensor value, or the current speed of the fan. So you can see that right here, right? And also if I added the temperature of let's say my CPU core, it'll also display that. So yeah, and you can also change the icon if you want, or disable the icon and just see the values. And you can also display the fan sensor readings in two lines to save some space. Yeah, and I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.